Hello everyone and welcome to class 11. I am just doing this really brief video just as a little reminder of some of the things that are coming up because there isn't actually a lot new that's on this week's class agenda. So I just wanted to make sure that you do hit up some of the important pieces that we are going to be covering. That is that you should be completing the first phase of assignment number 4, which is getting that template complete. And it's not just the template, it will be your index.php. So you will actually be working through those first getting started steps in the assignment where you are moving your files into an archive. You can call it whatever you want, but you're moving it into a different folder. That's all part of the instructions. Please, please, please do not delete those files. I am not done grading and would like to go back to some of those. And so do not delete that, but follow the instructions for archiving those. And then you're going to be setting up your template. And I walk through the instructions in assignment number 4 on a recommended way of doing that. You are not required to. And getting your CSS set up and the includes set up. And then once that's all done, save it as your index.php into the root of your web space. And once you have that done, then you can go ahead and upload it to the template applied to website. And I also have so the template is due at the end of this week. So that is that template and index.php, they are due by Sunday, April 16th. And then I also have the Dropbox out here for content and website if anybody wants to work ahead. So I've made sure that it's available. That will not be due until the following week, but it's there just in case. And then the other things that we have for this week is read chapter 11 from the textbook and take the quiz. Optional, if you are looking for some extra credit, I have posted a tic-tac-toe exercise that was actually created by Kevin Tharp in the prior semesters, and I've just kind of taken it exactly as is. So there are his written instructions. There's the wireframe and prototype to serve as visual cues for what you need. And there is a video out here that kind of walks you through this. This is worth up to 10 points. In other words, it's kind of the same as a lab. And it's just a bonus 10 points. Have this done by April 16th as well, and you can receive up to 10 points on this. There is the Dropbox for that. There are the images that you will need to complete this assignment. I will admit that some of the instructions are a little bit confusing, but you should be able to work through it. I worked through it because I wanted to go through it step by step and see what it's like. That's why I know it's a little bit confusing. In the future, I probably will revamp this. But for right now, because it's a bonus exercise, I'm going to leave it as is. If you do have questions when you work on it, please let me know. So that is worth a bonus. And I'm just going to scroll back up here. And then, of course, we have the weekly trivia question. This week it is about Flash, because the chapter that you're reading is about multimedia and interactivity. So that is what the trivia question is about. For those of you who are graduate students, so you're taking ICT375, be working on your graduate research project. And more information, of course, can be found if you scroll on the left-hand side down to graduate student research project. And that just gives you the description of the project, because I did open it up. It used to be just a paper, or, well, it was set up to be a blog, but now I'm giving you the option to do it either as a blog post or a website or some other sort of multimedia sort of project, like a video. So that's it that I wanted to cover for this week. There isn't anything new other than the chapter that you will be covering. Please let me know if you have any questions as we move along on these final stages of our web project. Thanks and have a great week.